Protein is often associated with meats, eggs, dairy, or legumes, but many everyday foods that people might overlook actually contribute meaningful amounts of protein. Integrating these sources into meals can help maintain steady energy, support muscle repair, and provide essential amino acids without relying solely on traditional protein foods. Vegetables like peas, corn, spinach, and mushrooms, grains such as oats and whole grains, and nuts all contain protein alongside vitamins, minerals, and fiber that enhance overall nutrition. Including these foods regularly not only increases total protein intake, but also adds variety, texture, and flavor to meals, making balanced eating easier, more enjoyable, and naturally nutrient-dense. The positive side of these everyday protein sources is that they bring multiple benefits beyond just amino acids. Peas, for instance, contain about 8 grams of protein per cooked cup and are rich in fiber and micronutrients like vitamin K and manganese. Corn provides protein along with carbohydrates that fuel energy, while spinach contributes protein alongside iron, folate, and antioxidants that support blood health and reduce oxidative stress. Mushrooms, often considered only for their taste and texture, contain several grams of protein per cup, as well as selenium, potassium, and ergothioneine, a unique antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation. Oats are particularly versatile, supplying about 6 grams of protein per half-cup dry serving, along with soluble fiber that stabilizes blood sugar and supports digestive health. Whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, barley, and whole wheat pasta provide moderate protein while delivering sustained energy through complex carbohydrates. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews add protein alongside healthy fats, vitamin E, magnesium, and minerals that support heart, brain, and bone health. By combining these everyday foods with other protein sources, it's possible to achieve a complete amino acid profile while enhancing meal variety and overall nutrient intake. In practice, including these foods is both simple and flexible. Breakfast can feature oats topped with nuts and a sprinkle of seeds, creating a protein-rich start to the day that stabilizes energy. A spinach and mushroom omelet, or sautéed mushrooms added to grains or pasta, provides additional protein while boosting micronutrient intake. Peas and corn can be incorporated into soups, salads, stir-fries, or casseroles, adding not only protein but also fiber and natural sweetness that appeal to both adults and children. Whole grains can serve as the base for bowls, salads, or side dishes, subtly increasing protein while promoting digestive health. Nuts can be sprinkled over breakfast cereals, salads, or yogurt, or eaten as a convenient snack, combining protein with healthy fats to prevent midday energy dips. This approach demonstrates that protein can be integrated seamlessly into meals without feeling forced or repetitive. However, there are warnings to consider. While these foods contribute protein, the amounts are generally lower than animal proteins or legumes, so relying solely on them may not meet daily protein needs, particularly for athletes, older adults, or those seeking to build or maintain muscle mass. Careful meal planning and combinations are essential. For instance, pairing grains and nuts with vegetables or legumes can help round out amino acid profiles. Another consideration is that nuts are calorie-dense. Portion control is necessary to prevent excessive calorie intake, particularly when combined with other protein-rich foods. Overconsumption of high-fiber vegetables like peas, corn, or spinach can also initially cause digestive discomfort if fiber intake is suddenly increased, so gradual incorporation with adequate hydration is important. A positive approach emphasizes variety and creativity. Instead of viewing these foods as minor contributors, they can be celebrated for their ability to enhance flavor, texture, and nutrient density. For example, a stir-fry with peas, mushrooms, and corn tossed with quinoa and a handful of cashews provides protein from multiple sources, while also supplying fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Breakfast oatmeal with nuts, seeds, and a side of yogurt creates a synergistic meal that balances protein, complex carbohydrates, and fat, keeping energy levels stable throughout the morning. Spinach can be blended into smoothies, added to omelets, or used as a base for grain bowls, providing both protein and phytonutrients that support long-term health. Protein from these everyday foods also supports broader wellness beyond muscle repair. The fiber in vegetables and whole grains promotes gut health, helping regulate digestion, appetite, and even mood through the gut-brain axis. Antioxidants in nuts, spinach, mushrooms, and corn reduce oxidative stress, supporting immune function and cellular repair. Vitamins and minerals present in these foods, including magnesium, iron, potassium, and vitamin K, work in combination with protein to optimize bone health, energy metabolism, and cardiovascular resilience. By including these often overlooked protein sources in a consistent, balanced manner, meals become more colorful, nutrient-rich, and satisfying without relying solely on high-protein animal foods or supplements. In addition, incorporating these foods encourages sustainable and accessible eating patterns. Many of them are affordable, widely available, and easy to store, making them practical options for families, students, or individuals with limited access to specialty protein sources. They are also highly versatile, fitting into a variety of cuisines and flavor profiles, which helps prevent meal fatigue and encourages long-term adherence to a healthy diet. Simple strategies, such as adding mushrooms to pasta sauces, peas to soups, or nuts to salads and cereals, can increase protein intake in subtle but meaningful ways. Ultimately, the goal is to view protein as something that exists in many forms, not just in obvious animal products or protein powders. Peas, corn, spinach, oats, mushrooms, whole grains, and nuts all contribute valuable amino acids, fiber, micronutrients, and bioactive compounds that enhance energy, satiety, and overall health. By thoughtfully including these everyday foods in meals and snacks, protein intake becomes more diverse, flexible, and enjoyable. This approach supports steady energy, balanced metabolism, and long-term health while fostering creativity in meal planning, making it easier to meet nutritional needs consistently without restriction or monotony.